People come to me all the time asking about, hey, Kenny, can you help me to expand my horizons on the keyboard and in theory? And I think a lot of people are scared, or else they just don't know how to play out from just their basic chords, their go-to chords. Maybe you're one of those people that when somebody says play me a C chord, you automatically in your mind and your fingers go right to middle C and you play that just standard triad C chord. Maybe you do that even on the guitar or on another instrument where you play this just basic thing, but you're wanting to kind of expand. And the other thing is, a lot of people say, man, I see you playing like, I mean, I look up and all you're looking at is like a chord chart and it says G, and yet you're just playing all over the place and you're doing all these creative little diddlies. So I think I'm just going to make this YouTube channel be one of just all the little diddlies and all the cool little things that we can add in and like expand our horizons on how to play, basically mostly behind a band or in a band. You know, one thing about a band that might be a misnomer is that everybody just plays what they know, but actually the best thing is that everybody plays off each other, and playing in the pocket is what it's called. And a lot of it too is picturing a pie. When you picture a pie, there's only like 6 pieces, right, or 8 pieces. And so you know, the drums are going to take 2 of those pieces with the kick and the snare, and the rest of the stuff the drummer's doing. The bass is going to take 1. The guitar is going to take 1. I mean, there's only 1 piece for the piano. Basically, there's 1 piece for the keyboard or whatever you're playing. And so to learn to like find your way in that and playing with a band and find what is my piece, what am I supposed to be doing, and playing and accompanying what's going on. So yeah, today we're going to talk about just the basic beginning. I'm going to start at the very beginning, like that old song goes. It's a very good place to start. And so I'm going to assume that most of you know where middle C is, but just in case you don't, we're going to find it together real quick. You just find, you'll see that the black keys are in clusters of 2 and 3 all the way up and down the keyboard. So you find the cluster of 2 black keys close together near the middle of your keyboard or your piano. If you're on a piano, it's going to be right below where it says Baldwin or Kemble or Yamaha or Youngchang or whatever it is. You're going to find those 2, and you're going to go just south of those. Just to the left is a white note. You're going to play that white note, and that is middle C. All right? So we're going to talk first today about the formula. All of music really derives, everything kind of comes from this foundation of the formula. So we're going to learn that today. What I want you to do first is take your fingers, and if you see what I've done there, I've put 1 on my thumb, 2 on my pointer, 3 on my middle, 4, which I kind of got sloppy and kind of had to erase, but it's permanent markers. I couldn't erase it. And this does look like I've just did my fingers like 3 weeks ago around, you know, and now it's like wearing off into these weird formulas, but these numbers. But no, I actually just wrote this on there. And 5 on your pinky, because these are your fingerings. Okay, so today we're going to do the C scale, and that is the formula. The formula is actually the scale and how we find our way around the keyboard, and then we can expand from that. But we're going to put the numbers on there because we want to get away from just doing A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and we want to get to 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We want to get to some numbering and get you thinking a different way. So everybody put your thumb on middle C. That's 1. The formula is this. Now this is tough. You guys repeat after me. I'm going to put it up on the screen because it is a piece of work to remember. Ready for the formula? Whole, whole, half. Whole, 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 half. Now I know that's pretty, let's do it again, and let's take a break in the middle because that's a lot of information. So ready? Whole, whole, half. Take a break. Let it sink in. Okay, the second half, here we go. Whole, 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 half. All right. Basically, that is the formula. So here we go. Put your thumb on middle C. If you lost it, find your way again. 2 black notes, just south to the left of them. Play that. Should sound close to that. Hopefully right on that if your piano's in tune. Okay, that is the 1, because you've already marked your thumbs. If you haven't marked your thumb and fingers, maybe pause right here and go mark them real quick with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, starting with 1 on your thumb. Ready, go. Hey, welcome back. I assume you paused right there. Okay, put your thumb on middle C. The first whole step is going to be D. You're going to play that with the 2, which you see on your finger is your pointer. And why is that going to be the D and not the C sharp? Because we're jumping a whole step. To jump a whole step, you have to jump over something. So we jump over the C sharp and we play the D, and that's the first whole step. So you don't want to say whole when you hit the C, whole. You wait till you jump to D, and then you've done your first whole step, whole. Then you jump to E, that's the next whole step, whole. That should be your 3, your middle finger. Now you're going to look down and you're going to take your thumb and slide it underneath your middle finger and play F, which is half. It's the first half. So we've done a whole half. Why is it a half? Because you're jumping over empty space. There's nothing there. There's not a note to jump over, so it's just a half note. Then now you're on your thumb again on F. Now you're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all the way up with the white notes, because you're going to another whole step, G, another whole step, A. See how you're jumping over those black notes? Another whole step, B, and then a half step. There's only air in between. So between your ring finger, your forefinger, and your 5, that's the formula. That's the last half. So let's go back down to your thumb again, and let's play it up saying whole, half. Remember, you don't start the whole till we play the 2 finger, the pointer. So here we go. Thumb on C, play the D, whole, play the E, half. Swing your thumb underneath, half. I messed up. Let's start back down on C. It's whole, half. Get it right, okay? So to D is whole, to E is whole, to F, swinging your thumb underneath, is half, and then G is whole, A, whole, B, whole, C, half. Let's go back to C and let's do them with the numbers instead of saying whole, half. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go back to C and let's do it with the letters. Here we go. Ready? C, D, E, swing your thumb under, F, G, A, B, C. So there you've learned a scale, but basically what you've learned, way more than a C scale, you've learned the formula. And the formula is the foundation for every kind of melody line, for everything you know of and you've heard in music. Because built off of this are all the different chords that we use when we go to in a song. And the chords are the foundation that you then build a melody on and create a song. So I hope you'll come back and join me and we'll just create music together. Let's get this going. We'll see you next time.